Hello, friends, and welcome to this lesson. Now, in today's lesson, I have got something extremely exciting for you. I have got 7 activities for you which would help you speak better in a short span of time. दोस्तों, आज मैं आपके लिए 7 ऐसी एक्टिविटीज लाया हूं जो आपकी मदद करेंगी अच्छी तरह इंग्लिश बोलने में बहुत कम समय में. तो आइए हम देखते हैं ये 7 एक्टिविटीज क्या हैं. द फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी इज रीडिंग अलाउड. फ्रेंड्स, this is one of the simplest activities. You don't need to do anything for this activity. You just need to find something that you can read aloud. Some people like to read aloud in front of a mirror. I don't have a problem. You can read aloud in front of a friend, in front of a family member. You can read aloud in front of a mirror if you want. And you can also read aloud in front of a camera. If you put the camera on and read aloud in front of the camera, then you can play back your recording later. You can also do just an audio recording of reading aloud. And once you are done, you can then hear your own recording and find out where you need to improve. दोस्तों, जोर जोर से बोल के पढ़ना, इसे कहते हैं रीड अलाउड. ये एक बड़ी ही सिंपल दिखने वाली एक्टिविटी है, लेकिन इस एक्टिविटी के फायदे बड़े ही जबरदस्त हैं. इस एक्टिविटी में अगर आप हर रोज अपने को इन्वॉल्व करते हैं तो आपकी स्पीकिंग एबिलिटी हर दिन कुछ बेहतर होती जाएगी. आपको रीडिंग अलाउड के लिए और कुछ नहीं करना, कोई ऐसी चीज फाइंड आउट करनी है जिसे आप रीड अलाउड कर सकें. वो न्यूज़पेपर हो सकता है, कोई मैगजीन, कोई ब्लॉग, कोई आर्टिकल, कोई टेक्स्ट बुक, वो कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन इंग्लिश में होना चाहिए. उसे आप किसी दोस्त के सामने, किसी परिवारजन के सामने, शीशे के सामने, कैमरे के सामने, या सिर्फ ऑडियो रिकॉर्ड करते हुए अपने मोबाइल फोन के सामने कर सकते हैं इस एक्टिविटी को. आइए अब मैं आपको एक डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन देता हूं रीडिंग अलाउड का. मैं आपके लिए कुछ रीड अलाउड करूंगा. मेक योर संडे स्पेशल with scrumptious delights. Newly introduced 9-course experience menu, winner of 2 Michelin stars. The menu is an extension of the rich culinary history and palate diversification from across various regions of India. It is curated to showcase the cuisines of India that have been inspired by the various regions of the country. Through this menu, we would like to give an experience which is culturally rich and speaks volumes about our heritage and love for food. The menu is brought to life keeping in mind different regions, palates, and touching on hero dishes from our a la carte curation, presented in tasting portions with perfection, giving an unparalleled dining experience. The chef's 9-course experience menu includes some of the star dishes such as crispy crab, Parsi curry, bhuna mangsho, and many more for a wholesome experience. So friends, you can read anything out loud. If you want to read a piece of news, now this was a feature, this was an article there. Now you can read news, any news. Rain brings relief from heat. Drizzle to continue today. Even as the city suffered a heat wave for the 4th day in a row on Friday, some rain in the evening brought the mercury down and gave residents a slight respite from the sweltering heat. The light rain is likely to continue on Saturday, the India Meteorological Department said. Now, when you read aloud, you're going to feel a certain josh coming in your speaking, a certain josh coming in your mood. So, and when you read aloud, do not read aloud in a monotone or in a very soft tone or with a low volume. Let me do that for you. Even as the city suffered a heat wave for the fourth day in a row on Friday, some rain in the evening brought the mercury down and gave residents a slight respite from the sweltering heat. Do you want to put people to sleep? Do you want them to go off to sleep? No. You want them to feel energized. If you want your audience to feel energized, you've got to get energized first. Your speech has to come from within, it has to come with some feelings. So you have to make it come alive, whatever you're talking about. You might be talking about a sports event. If you're describing a sports event, do it in a lively way. Sports is a thing which gets very lively. So reading aloud is something which can really help you develop your speaking skills. दोस्तों, जब आप कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं तो उसमें जोश लाइए. जिस चीज के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं उसकी फीलिंग्स और उसके एक्सप्रेशंस को जीवंत बनाइए. जो लोग आपको सुने वो आपको सुनते जाना चाहें. इसके लिए जरूरी है कि आप एनर्जी के साथ पढ़ें, आप फीलिंग के साथ पढ़ें. शुरुआत में रीड अलाउड के लिए हो सकता है आप पहले 2-3 बार उसे पढ़ें, फिर चौथी बार जब आप पढ़ेंगे तो और मीनिंग आ जाएगा. सो रीडिंग अलाउड एक ऐसी एक्टिविटी है जो आपको बहुत जल्दी बहुत अच्छी स्पीकिंग दे सकती है, क्योंकि उससे आपका प्रोनंसिएशन अच्छा होगा, आपकी आवाज़ में दम आएगा, आप आवाज़ को दूर तक फेंकना भी सीख जाएंगे. तो ये सारी चीज़ें रीडिंग अलाउड से मिलती हैं. आशा है आप इसका पालन करेंगे. फ्रेंड्स, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी. एंड द नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी इज नॉट रीडिंग अलाउड बट जस्ट रीडिंग. सो व्हाई? Reading aloud, you're conscious more of the pronunciation, how you're speaking, how you're sounding. Okay, perfect, that's fine. But just reading, getting absorbed in what you are reading, so that enrichment takes place in terms of content, in terms of vocabulary, in terms of expression, in terms of how a sentence is constructed, in terms of how an idea is conveyed. So this is why we want to read. Just read. Okay, let's read. According to IMD, the mercury may drop slightly on Saturday, while some areas may also see light rain. However, so I'm reading aloud and reading, but you should read. How much time should you spend reading? 15 minutes a day should be good. If you can read good English, 15 minutes a day, you'll pick up a couple of words, you'll pick up a couple of expressions, you'll pick up a couple of ways to convey ideas. दोस्तों, रीडिंग अलाउड के बाद सिर्फ रीडिंग, सिर्फ पढ़ना, उसमें थोड़ा सा खो जाना, उसमें से कुछ नए वर्ड्स ले लेने, उसमें से कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें ले लेनी कि आइडिया को कैसे कन्वे किया. अरे यार, ये वर्ड बड़ा अच्छा इस्तेमाल किया, अरे ये सेंटेंस बहुत ही प्यारा बनाया, अरे इस वर्ड का क्या मतलब है. एनरिच कीजिए, यहाँ पे भर लीजिए चीज़ों को, क्योंकि जब आप फिर यूज़ करेंगे तो वो चीज़ें आपके लिए काम आएंगी. फोर्थ एक्टिविटी. व्हाट इज़ द फोर्थ एक्टिविटी? सो द फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी वॉज रीडिंग अलाउड. This is not the third but the second activity. Okay, I have done some miscalculation, don't worry. This is listening. Now, why is listening important? If you want to become a good speaker, learn to be a good listener. Through observing, through listening, we get a lot of inputs. Through reading, we get more inputs. Unless you get more and more inputs, you are actually not going to have good content. दोस्तों, तीसरी एक्टिविटी जिसकी मैं बात कर रहा हूं वो है सुनना. अगर आप एक अच्छे लिसनर नहीं हैं तो आप एक अच्छे स्पीकर कभी नहीं बन पाएंगे. चीज़ों को देखने, ऑब्जर्व करने से, चीज़ों को सुनने से, चीज़ों को पढ़ने से हम बहुत सारा कंटेंट अपने अंदर ले जाते हैं, और जब हम फिर कुछ कहना चाहते हैं तो वो कंटेंट हमारे काम आता है. सो दिस इज द थर्ड एक्टिविटी. लेट मी गो टू द फोर्थ एक्टिविटी. The fourth activity, don't worry about the numbering, I'll complete 7 activities. The fourth activity, my dear friends, is watching. Now watching, what do we watch these days? We watch a lot of content. There's a lot of content available on the internet, on YouTube, on OTT platforms, on television channels, on DTH, whatnot. So friends, if you can spend 15 minutes to half an hour, depending upon your schedule, on watching some good content or listening to and watching some good speakers, that will also help you. Because you want to learn, and you can learn from everyone who's good. So watching of good content is very important. दोस्तों, आप जो चौथी एक्टिविटी करेंगे वो है देखना. कुछ भी देखिए, OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पे देखिए, YouTube पे देखिए, DTH पे देखिए, किसी और चैनल पे देखिए, पर कुछ अच्छा देखिए. उसमें आप सुनेंगे भी, देखेंगे भी, और उससे आपके अंदर फिर बहुत सी चीज़ें जाएंगी. हम बिना कंटेंट कहीं से लाए सोचते हैं हम बहुत अच्छे स्पीकर बन जाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं होगा कभी भी. इसलिए हमें हर तरफ से अपने अंदर चीज़ें लानी हैं, एब्जॉर्ब करनी है, ऑब्जर्व करनी है, जिससे जब हम देना शुरू करें तो हमारे पास देने के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें इकट्ठा हो जाएं. नाउ लेट्स गो टू द फिफ्थ एक्टिविटी. The fifth activity is conversing. What is the meaning of conversing? Meaning of conversing is talking to somebody. How can you talk to somebody? You can talk to somebody face to face. You can talk to somebody over a video call. You can talk to somebody over virtual conferencing, and you can talk to somebody over a telephone. Talking to people is the best way to develop your conversational skills, because you will learn to listen to what they are saying and respond. Otherwise, when you're reading aloud or you're practicing something yourself, you are not talking to someone, so it's only one-way communication. Even if you are practicing speeches every day, standing and making great speeches every day, you know, whatever. So if you're doing that also, it's not two-way conversation. So this is very, very important. So two-way conversation. This is your fifth activity where you will do two-way conversation. So find a friend, phone a friend, find a colleague, find a family member, somebody with whom you're going to converse. Even if the conversation is very simple. How's the weather today? Well, it's 37 degrees. So yes, it's 37. My God, so hot, so sultry. Now you're using words to describe. What did you have for lunch today? Oh, I went out to a place near my office today. What? Where did you go? What did you have? How much did you pay? How much time did you take? Who accompanied you? So then there'll be 10 questions that you'll be able to ask that person. So conversing is a very, very strong way of improving your speaking skills. दोस्तों, पांचवी एक्टिविटी जो मैं कह रहा हूं वो है बातचीत. फ़ोन पे, वर्चुअल मीटिंग्स में, वीडियो कॉल्स पे, फेस टू फेस। बातचीत से बड़ी कोई चीज़ नहीं है। अगर किसी भाषा को सीखना है तो उस भाषा में बातचीत कीजिए। अगर आपने बातचीत करना शुरू कर दिया तो उस भाषा को सीखने से आपको रोकने वाला कोई नहीं। आप उस भाषा को सीखेंगे और पुरजोर तरीके से सीखेंगे और बहुत अच्छी तरह सीखेंगे। तो ये था हमारा 5वां सूत्र, 5th एक्टिविटी। नाउ वी गो टू द 6th activity. Now don't worry, this is the 7th listed here, but this is actually the 6th. I've missed one number there, and I'm going to tell you the 7th also. So the 6th activity is writing. Now friends, now you'll say, what do I write? I write mails in office, I do this. Apart from that, you have to do some writing every day. If you have read something, a blog, an article, a news item, which has stayed on here, then in the evening find 10 minutes to sit on your laptop, phone, or with a notepad and pen and write down in your own words what you thought about what you read, in your own words. Otherwise, if you don't have anything of that kind, then my dear friends, write your diary every day. It's a very, very powerful way of learning to express. So write something every day. If you are in office and writing every day, I'm very happy with that. But even then, spend 10 minutes to write some thoughts that you have in mind. Maybe you can write a small poem. Maybe you can write a small story. And then next day create an audio, share with your friends. Whatever, but do some writing. So friends, this was the 6th activity. Now I am going to come to the 7th activity. The 7th activity is a very, very simple activity which will help you react using English words. So what is the activity? The activity simply is, if you look at anything, get an English word in your mind about that thing and try to create some sentence with it. You see this? It's a water bottle. I love water. Don't make a sentence on the bottle. Make a sentence on what it holds. Water, the liquid that gives us life. Just like that. Cell phone, stay away. Too much social media can waste your time. Respond and react in your mind only. You don't even need to speak that out. You understand? So here this is a subconscious activity which will take shape of something automated. You are driving to office and there's a lot of traffic. Oh my God, look at the pollution. There's so much traffic. My God, what are so many people doing outside on this hot summer day? Thoughts going on. My God, this is one of the most powerful activities. दोस्तों, छठी एक्टिविटी थी हमारी लिखना. कुछ भी लिखें. कोई आपने आर्टिकल पढ़ा, ब्लॉग पढ़ा, कोई चीज़ पढ़ी, उस पर अपनी प्रतिक्रिया रात को 10 मिनट बस लिख लें. लेकिन वो सब अगर नहीं भी है तो कोई बात नहीं. अपनी दिनचर्या थोड़ी सी अगर लिख लें कि आज मैंने क्या क्या किया या कोई सिग्निफिकेंट बात हुई, इतना लिख लें. ये बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है थॉट्स को संचय करने के लिए और उन थॉट्स का बाद में यूज़ करने के लिए. ये राइटिंग थी छठी एक्टिविटी. अब मैं आपको 7वीं एक्टिविटी बता रहा हूँ. 7वीं एक्टिविटी एक ऐसी पावरफुल एक्टिविटी है जिससे आप इंग्लिश में रिस्पॉन्ड करना शुरू कर देंगे चीज़ों को. वो ये है कि जब भी आप कोई चीज़ देखें, कॉमन प्लेस, कैसी भी कोई चीज़, जैसे हमने एग्जाम्पल लिया वाटर बॉटल. अगर हमने वाटर बॉटल देखी तो दिमाग में एक सेंटेंस बना लेंगे. ओ वाटर, बॉटल भी नहीं तो वाटर, द एलिक्सिर ऑफ लाइफ, द लाइफ सेवर. यू अंडरस्टैंड? ट्रैफिक देखा ऑफिस जाते समय, ओह व्हाट ट्रैफिक, व्हाट आर दीज पीपल डूइंग, जैसा मैंने बताया, ऑन दिस हॉट डे, व्हाई आर दे आउटसाइड। चीज़ों को इंग्लिश में दिमाग में बोलना शुरू कीजिए जिसे देखें, रैंडम थॉट्स की बात नहीं कर रहा। व्हाट अ ब्यूटिफुल फ्लावर, दैट लॉन लुक्स लवली। बस इतना सब कर लिया। इफ यू डू दीज 7 एक्टिविटीज, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, योर स्पोकन इंग्लिश is going to zoom and you'll go boom, 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 vroom. So if you really want to speak fluently, if you really want to get into the mood, then follow these 7 activities and see the magic in a few weeks. So my dear friends, I'm so happy that you watched this lesson. Thank you very much for watching it. I'll see you in the next. Until then, all the best.